outrageous!
I can't believe it. Just completely, utterly in awe here.
That is a complete scandal. That is quite out of this world. I don't believe it! I don't believe it!
Fourth man is John Mostafa on the video review.
That was pretty severe. That was outrageous, Joey.
And
It's so impressive how Karim Abdel Gawad just drops that
From last season. He's definitely a lot fitter, which is showing his confidence and his lightness, really. That, you know, a couple of kgs here and there makes such a difference in terms of speed of movement as well.
Well, he has that natural speed, you know, at the worst of times anyway. So add that into, you know, the stricter fitness regime and of course being in a better physique and a better shape. Joey, I'm amazed at the quality that's been held throughout the whole of this game. There's been no dip from either player. I'm really in awe here.
Oh, that's a big error. It's a big error. You could tell he wasn't quite set on that one unless his racket string's gone.
Game to Gawad.
No, it's game. We just had a slight miscue on the score.
14-12.
Well, that's a wonderful way to finish the opening rally of the second game here from the Puma. It was a little bit of a wake-up call. Of course, he was still, you know, hanging around the 8 to 10 in the world position, which is incredible in itself by his own standards. That year that he had in 2016, culminating in the World Championships, was, you know, unbelievable. He picked up multiple World Series titles, and for him,
Gawad looks like he just wants to regroup for the third.
It's always going to be hard to replicate the quality of that first game, and you know, as you say, obviously it's taken its toll somewhat on both the guys out here.
Down.
So errors coming quite
game to Elias.
prevalent for the baby-faced assassin. No, it was a poor shot and it got dealt with. And that got dealt with too.
And out, 8-5.
Oh, Joey, that was outrageous!
That was a great shot. It was a brilliant shot. It was teed up for him though, but that was very slick.
8-all.
Very, very slick indeed.
I've spent a lot of time underwater this week, Joey.
Stroke to Gawad.
Oh, and it is a stroke, Joey.
It is a stroke. It's a dream come true for the crowd.
11-9, game to Gawad.
He's now negative on the scoreboard and under pressure.
Oh, great shot, isn't it? Again, that's the aristocratic quality.
5-6.
The Peruvian. Crowd are a little bit quiet. You think they're waiting for a stroke?
They're absolutely waiting for the stroke, Joey. They're going to go mad. Oh, Joey, that was a bit special.
Well, that was definitely louder than a cheer for a stroke, and rightly so. Check this out. That's the fake and then the class, and he is pure class.
I think that one's going to make itself onto the shot of the month reel for me, Joey. Oh, that was a joke.
Oh, he's got it!
He's still going.
Oh my goodness
There he is. There we go.
11-7.
The crowd
to Gawad.
clapping
3
away.
games to 1. 14-12.
That was a very high quality game of squash, Joey.
It was.
11-7.
Well, baby-faced assassin looks up to the reins, the heavens. 64 minutes, some brilliant squash, some very entertaining squash.
Can you ask Declan what is the most surprising thing he's learned about himself on the PSA Tour?
Gonna have to come back to you with that one, Emily. That's a very good question. If you give me a couple of moments, I'll. Oh, that's an outrageous 3-wall boast. Just as we discussed that, that's a great 3-wall boast. Yeah, no, it's quite a complex question. I don't think there's a very.
No doubt, sitting here watching Ali Farag going down to business with the young 17-year-old, you're going to learn a lot anyway from last night's match. This ability of Farag to just
hand up.
In the squash world watching us today has any more questions for me and Johnny, please throw them out and we'll do our best to answer those.
Be careful, Deck, you'll get inundated soon.
11-4.
Ali Farag cleans up there.
Game to Farag.
So far, there's no sign of
one game to love.
Can start to feel a few nerves creeping into the arm as well in front of this big crowd. It's a fantastic hold as well.
Well, I think he's been out buying a few kitchen sinks, Johnny, because he's certainly throwing them at Ali Farag here.
6-1.
A rush of blood to the head there. Yeah, and I think we're seeing Farag make him do a few extreme movements now.
4.
We see the older Egyptian just running.
Throw to Farag.
Yeah, too loose under pressure. Went for the straight drive down the line.
Each player has one review
Gifted
available.
the stroke to Ali Farag. Doesn't matter how quick you are, Johnny, unless you've got a good reading of the game of squash, you're not reacting to what he did there.
Stroke to Farag.
Yeah, that's a stroke all day long, unfortunately.
Clear. You have to clear. I know the shot was good, but you still have to clear. 13-11. Game to Farag.
For me, it comes down to the mental strength. Now, I believe there are a lot of different aspects to mental strength, resilience, confidence, belief, all of these things. But for me, it's character. It's knowing, identifying in your game what you need to improve, the weaknesses that you need to improve, and what strengths you.
Because most people, you know, the typical club players, I know that from in Switzerland, they're always like, oh, it's always a bit more talent, sort of, you know, they're leaning with their comments.
9-2. Down. 11-3. Match to Farag. 3 games to love.
He had a very good account of himself in the second game. Mostafa Asal, 13-11 you saw there. There'll be plenty more to come. 2019, watch out for the young 17-year-old. But Ali Farag eases through nicely. Appreciate the 32 minutes spent on court. Top spin, volley, drop, and look at the finish.
Oh, look at the touch. Yeah, going back to the British Open, I mean, because he was going through all these top-ranked players, kind of called him Kandra the Conqueror.
Down. And out.
Just as
a
I
player
say that,
must win by 2 points. Each player has 1 review available.
Trouble. He's read it. Speed of Moment. It's too much, Joey. That was a quality rally from both players.
Brilliant rally, yeah. It was Kandra was really looking to open up short. I think there was a few opportunities he could have tightened up a little bit more. Somebody that moves into the front corners like Momen, it's if you are going to go short and you're further up the court, you've got
third game ball for Tarek Momen.
Down.
It's third time lucky.
13-11.
Strange end, really.
Momen leads 1 game to love.
Terrific first game. Felt that Kandra really had to win that first. Brosnik.
Good service.
Well, it all stemmed from the serve. Old school. Quirky backhand technique. That's the first one he's really got the sidewall with.
Lob serve drop. I mean, that is straight out of old school. It's like when you're playing one of those, when you're growing up as a teenager, you're playing one of the older guys and he does the lob serve. You can't volley it. You boast it up and hits a drop winner. So frustrating.
Yeah.
And out. 6-4.
Then the other side of the coin, you got it. Can't get that one though. Good pressure there from Momen.
13-11, game to Momen. Momen leads 2 game to love.
Kandra wrap this up. Kandra's showing no signs that, not just now anyway. Pinches one back there.
Hand out.
But he needs to be more convincing and string a few rallies together. Six match balls for the Viper.
Match ball.
And if he converts, then it's going to be the Viper versus the Bullets in the quarterfinals. It's not a bad headline.
There it is.
11-4 match.
Momen playing very, very well, concentrating, utilising.
13-11, 11-4.
A few tactical errors from Kandra. See that Rafael Kandra can trouble the very top players in the world. If he gets his tactics right, he can really start to make inroads into those rankings. But Momen winning 3 games to love.
So Mohamed ElShorbagy
6-3.
just turning up the thermometer a little bit here.
Really firing them in, 2 in a row.
I just prefer when it's straight. He went a couple
7-9.
cross, but once he... So Mohamed ElShorbagy just instructing the events manager to get the AC
And
going
out.
again.
19
Feels that
game.
the sidewalls have got a little bit of slip on them, which is making it a bit more difficult to play a boast. It's not really been evident from the commentary position that that's the case.
Game to ElShorbagy. ElShorbagy leads 1 game to love.
Great length, and there you go. Just that pace off the front wall.
5-1.
ElShorbagy just judging the weight of shot perfectly. There's something out of the ordinary.
Hand out 4-9.
We took the new ball after somebody in the crowd demonstrated a very poor throwing arm and managed to throw over the court from one side to the other, and then we had a lost ball.
No,
11-5. Game to ElShorbagy. ElShorbagy leads 2 games to love.
That looked like a double hit.
Yeah, I should take advantage of the fact that ElShorbagy's loosened up his game completely in this 3rd game. And he is. He can take this game. There's no reason why he can't, from this position, keep going.
I'm not doubting it, Johnny. I just feel that...
It's clever and looks like if Mohamed ElShorbagy just tightens, but he'll have to go away and learn from it. He had an opportunity to make a bit of an imprint here, but he's failed to do so in the way that I feel that he really could have done. 4 match balls for ElShorbagy. He just tidies up the front easy as you like.
11-6, match to ElShorbagy.
Very grateful he will be for that
3 games to
comfortable
love.
3-love.
11-9, 11-5, 11-6.
.29 minutes, 3-love victory.